Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining our chant class. When you practice chant, you were taught to return the light and look at ourselves. That's what meditation is about. It's really not crossing your legs, even though we train you to sit in full lotus initially, but also that part, that training is also part of this big picture. Look at yourself. So very consistent. Return the light, meaning look at yourself. Stop looking at others. Because when you look at others, what happens? You find that they're wrong. You find yourself disapproving of them. You feel righteous about others, and you judge them. Okay? That is not meditation. Meditation is not the only time when you cross your legs and you meditate and you close your eyes and you do your meditation thing. Not at all. Meditation, the kind of meditation we're teaching you is a kind that you practice all day. How do you practice all day? By returning the light and look at yourself. Do not look at others. Look at yourself. What does it mean, looking at yourself? Look how wonderful you are. No? Is that meditation to see how wonderful you are? That you are enlightened and you are so special and you deserve special attention, special treatment? Is that the result of meditation? Not at all. Okay? So, what does it mean, looking at yourself? Return the light and look at yourself. It means, since most of you are still not quite awake yet, let me give you the answer myself. Okay? What does it mean, looking at yourself? Look at your afflictions. I assure you, I've been practicing meditation for over 3 decades. Thank you. And I've read so many principles. I heard so many meditation teachers, Vietnamese, Chinese, you name it, Korean, Japanese, and so forth. Okay? And what I like best, that I can identify most with, is my Chinese teacher. Because that's what the Chinese teach. Return the light and look at yourself. But they never really spell it out for their followers, their students. Looking yourself, again, is to look at your afflictions. It's not about looking at others wrong and feel righteous about it. Looking at others' afflictions and laugh at them. And say, oh, look at that person, she's so afflicted. Oh, no. Meditation is a time when you do a silent sit, the stilling in your mind. The stilling in your mind there is the name of the meaning of chant. Is you're trying to still your mind, and yet your mind refuses to be stilled. Correct? Why are you struggling with stilling your mind? Because your mind is afflicted. So that meditation process is a natural process that forces you to look at yourself, look at your affliction. What else are you going to do when you meditate as a silent sit? You have nothing else to do but look at yourself. That's a training that carries on to beyond the silent sit, beyond the Dharma talk. Dharma talks also is designed to help you, what? I want to hear it, people. Dharma talk is to help you, to remind you to what? 3 words? Thank you. Let's repeat it. Look at yourself. See that? We keep on beating this into your head and you still don't get it. Stop looking at others. Look at yourself. Look at your afflictions. I have many Sikh disciples who are very righteous, even more than the Catholics. Okay, the Catholics are very proud of that. They're so righteous. You know, this is not right. This is not correct. This is unfair. That has nothing to do with meditation. It has nothing to do with life. Look at yourself. Look at your affliction. It's not about look at how others are wrong. But look at your own affliction. For example, latest trend we have, by the way, I came back here and I found out my disciples, when I'm absent, came up with a new style of cultivation. It's wonderful to see that. It's so creative. I know they went somewhere and brought some sort of rocks that has strong energy. So now when they meditate with the rocks. New style of Chan meditation. I'm so proud of my disciples. Let me tell you. I look at myself, I said, wow, I fell short. I should have thought of it before my own disciples came up with the idea. And not only do they meditate with the rocks near them, inside of them, in their clothes, on the table near them, in the same room they are, same building, you name it, they meditate with rocks now. Okay? I was so proud. And not only did they do that, they also now do healing. Praise the Lord. They came up with new ways to save the world. I was so touched. They're so dedicated to helping heal the world. Okay? Is that Chan? Not yet. Meaning I haven't figured out how to make a Chan yet. Chan is look at yourself. You don't need anything outside of you. After years of practicing with me, these disciples of mine are so stupid. They look for edges. I want to meditate using rocks. I want to heal using rocks. Only losers do that. I admit, unlike my teacher, He doesn't dare call his disciples losers. I call my disciples losers publicly. If they will change, I name names. Next. What kind of nonsense is this? It's not meditation, it's not chant, it's not why we cultivate. We cultivate to look at ourselves. We don't need no rocks. We don't need nothing. I don't know how they never could rise above their stupidity. Looking outside, looking for aids, looking for help, looking for an edge. Oh, I meditate. Why don't you use rocks? Because you meditate better. Oh my God. Why me? If they become Catholic, please take them. Please take them. But then, just as I'm talking to you, I realize I'm afflicted. It helps me look at myself. These disciples actually helping me cultivate. However, should they decide to move on and leave, I'd say good riddance. It's not our China at all. Okay? Cheapskates, always looking for an edge. You don't need no rocks. Your own inner power is a lot stronger than those darn rocks you spend money buying, you idiots. Keep on thinking and analyzing. And many of you feel so righteous about it. You keep on judging others. If others are judging you, judging anyone, judging me, it's their right. Just don't get afflicted, that's all. Look at your afflictions. Ask yourself why you're so afflicted. Especially those disciples of mine who use rocks, are into rocks nowadays. They're too stupid to get it. Okay, enough. Any questions and comments? If you learn to look at yourself, you'll be able to get rid of your weaknesses. You're afflicted because of your afflictions. Afflictions are weaknesses. You know, when the Japanese make a katana or Japanese sword, they need to work on the metal, where they take a piece of metal, they heat it up, and then beat it. And every time they take a hammer and beat it into that hot metal, what do you call that? Sparks fly. And that's how you get rid of impurities, thereby rendering the metal purer and therefore stronger. The same thing with Chan meditation. Chan meditation, when you cross your legs, you sit there, you still your mind, is very much like working on that still, the still nature of yours. Your mind is as strong as steel, as powerful as steel. You just need to know and spend time to beat out the impurities so that you become stronger by yourself. You don't need any external things. It's about meditation is subtraction, not addition. Is it clear? You are so strong already. All you have to do is to get rid of your impurities. So if you will, your Buddha nature is like a piece of steel. Manifests as a piece of steel through you, through your body. Okay? Meditation is what? Chan meditation is like heating up that piece of steel of yours. This is why you cross your legs. When you cross your legs and the legs hurt, what happens to you? You're so hot. Aren't you? That's heating up right there. You're heating yourself up. You develop the ability to heat yourself up. Generate energy to heat yourself up. Do you need any gas? Do you need any electricity to heat yourself up? No, you don't. Your mind can heat your body up. You develop, you're discovering that ability of yours. You can heat yourself up. And you don't realize when you heat yourself up like that, you're healing yourself. You don't need no damn rocks, excuse my English. Huh? When you heat yourself up, you're burning out impurities naturally. That's self-healing. Instead of depending on a stupid piece of rock and wasting your money through it, shame on you, idiot. You learn yourself to increase your temperature, increase the heat that you can generate. It's a lot more powerful than any damn rock you can find. Because your heating power is unlimited if you simply commit yourself to develop it. It's just that you develop a little bit and then you, oh, there's a rock. Oh, let's find a rock and sit on it. What kind of nonsense is this? Huh? So, Chan meditation is a heating process. You learn to heat yourself up, to burn the impurities from the heat. And when it's still not enough, okay, that's when you take a hammer and you beat up on that, okay, so that more impurities fly out even faster. What is a hammer? What's beating? What's that? In the back.
Master, is it when good knowing advisor yell at us?
You make it sound so bad. It's supposed to be a good thing, you idiot. When you beat up, it's like your good knowing advisor beating up on you, you stupid idiot. And because of that, if you sit there and take it, instead of running away, because this piece of steel is not supposed to run away, you idiots, okay? Sparks will fly out. Naturally. There's no choice but fly out. It's because you says, no, you can't beat me, especially Westerners. I'm going to sue you. Be careful. You hear? And so he's about, oh, okay, you're so wonderful. And there are plenty of people here who are no longer here, who went through here, and who are still not here because they're no longer here, because they resent being beaten up. They don't realize they're so ungrateful. They don't realize this is helping them. From now on, we're going to do like the Japanese sword masters do it nowadays. They used to have, heat up this piece of steel, and they sit there, and they take a small hammer, and they go, and then the disciple, 2 young disciples, would wield this big hammer, and say, ping, and the other one, ping, and the master simply say, there's a meaning behind it. 2 is something and 3 is something, okay? So, and then say ping, and then, and so, and they used to do that, folks, by the way. And nowadays, you know what they do? They have a machine. It's a lot more efficient because young people are getting too smart. They say, I ain't gonna, have to put too much sweat into my learning this process here. So no young people want to go like hammer it anymore. So now the masters, they all have to use the machine. Okay. Okay. They're a lot faster, by the way, and a lot cheaper than feeding some young and ungrateful students. Yes, 8.
Thank you, Master. We have YouTube question from Samson Lau. Emitofuo, Master, thank you for teaching us to look at our own affliction. As I practice, I recognize that I am really greedy. For example, no matter what the number of promotions or raises, I never feel satisfied because it never feels enough. How can I reduce my greedy? Thank you.
Good question. Well, it's a matter of compromise. I look at everything in a balanced way. Okay? Before you commit to change your ways, in a way, you should first ask your fiancé, would you still love me when I'm 64? No, I mean, would you still love me if I scale back my ambitions? Practical terms, okay? It's true that insatiable greed is simply called insatiable greed. Self-torment, self-torture. Okay? It turns out in the history of the civilization of mankind, it's driven by greed, insatiable greed. Whether it's financiers, whether it's engineers, whether it's inventors, it's insatiable greed. There's a passion behind it, okay? And so it's not necessarily bad, okay? As long as you leave it at work, don't bring it home, I feel. It's a very hard thing to do, by the way. You spend all day being greedy and shooting for chasing after your desire. You go home. That mindset there is very difficult to switch off. So you do at home as well. Okay? And so therefore, to me, I'd use this as an opportunity to re-regulate myself. Okay, you've been successful at that. Maybe that's why I'm being cautious here. And please, ladies, please correct me. Maybe that's why you're successful with your girlfriend, your fiancé. If you change, it might affect the relationship adversely. So be careful. I know she means a lot to you. Okay, it's always safe to talk like that. But so you have to be careful. You have to be careful because that relationship really is important to you. Okay, and to me, personally, I would ask for her advice. Do you feel I'm too greedy? Do you feel I should scale back? Or do you feel I'm not greedy enough? Okay, because now there are two of you. And this is how relationships should grow together, by soliciting input, okay, and adapt. So the one adjustment I would do is learn to, if you go to work, don't change, and no drastic changes are healthy at all. You train gradually. You go to work, okay, be yourself, do the same thing you've done before, okay, and it seems to work for you professionally. That's great, okay. Number two, okay, before you go home, before you see your woman, meditate half an hour to diffuse that kind of mindset, okay, so that you're more human, you're like a real person, real caring person, and see if whether it works better in your relationship. Life is about balance. To me, there's nothing wrong with being greedy. Okay? But to be greedy excessively, 24 hours a day, is not healthy. I have no problems with people going to work and being greedy. I expect it. I love students, employees who are like that. Okay? And I tell myself, I picked the right one. But because he's a different generation, Samson, a different generation. Zier nowadays, they're not like that. They are more into work-life balance, whatever it means to them, okay? There's no such thing as work-life balance, okay? To me, it's all about giving your best, trying your best, not waste your life, not waste your time, and then restore balance, meditate, okay? And then have a personal life. That's what I would do. Don't fault yourself for being greedy. To me, that's could be a good thing. All right? Just learn to temper it through meditation. Meaning that meditation will teach you to give it your all when you're at work. Try your best, work your hardest, okay? And then when you go home, drop it. Meditate to drop it, to switch gear, and be a human being. A man with family life, okay? When the Gen Zers talk about work-life balance, they just it's like they said, okay, now I don't want to work hard anymore. Okay, so now instead of being at their elevated sense of capabilities, they are always average or below average. To me, that's shooting yourself in the foot. I'd like peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys, that's the nature of life. Nothing wrong with that. It's about restoring balance, not always insisting on balance all the time. There's no such a thing. It's not possible for you to have balance. But it's possible for you to learn how to restore balance. I hope it helps. Anyone else? Okay? And so you learn Chan to restore balance a lot quicker. Okay? And speaking of beating the steel, if you want the best steel possible for forging a sword, you need to beat the steel. No other ways. There's a technique for beating up the steel so that it is possible to have the best piece of steel suited for sword making. Yes, occasionally they crack, okay? But the skilled artisan will be able to have a much higher rate of success. They usually crack because they overheated, meaning that the heating skills are not perfected yet. It happens, meaning your meditation skills are not perfected yet, so it happens. All right, questions and comments? Yeah, I know the Go Force will have a question.
Yes. Emitofuo, Master. I have a question. I heard that somebody like to meditate with a rock, and then bring the rock to the meditation near the meditation cushion, and also bring it to the house or wherever they go to, and some of them hanging on them to their neck or to their leg. I know a person also once do that, and very proud of that, and she spread that knowledge to her acquaintance and her family and all that, and there are trends. And also there was one time one of the Thai monk also introduced that style, and it looked like a lot of people follow that trend. I kind of tell them that when we meditate, we don't need that stuff, and then normally people don't listen to when they already make up their mind. But after 10 years, 5 years pass by, they don't do it again. So my question is, people have the right to be stupid, and we just leave them alone? I know that Master is very compassionate that you teach us when we do something really wrong, but in our daily life, so we should respect people's stupidity. Is that right?
What's wrong with this question?
The thing is, we just...
Shut up. Okay, look at my face. What's wrong with the question? What's wrong with the question? Go Force people, now is your chance to beat up on him. DTT. Jumi, stay out of this, okay? Yes, sir. What's wrong with the question?
He's judging others, not working on himself.
Very good. You see that? He's new and he sees it already. And this guy's been following me since God knows when. Way before I even had my first temple. This guy followed me already and still doesn't get it. Thank you, sir. How dare you call someone stupid? Have some respect. You're not a teacher. How dare you judge people? You're so Vietnamese. And the other Vietnamese are proud of him. Oh, I don't see anything wrong with her. He's right, you know. Live and let live. Like James Bond says. Yes, DTT.
와서 저 같은 경우는
I told you to stay out of this, Jumi. You don't listen. The Vietnamese going to think you judge them. They don't welcome you to go first anymore. Be careful. You want that? There you go.
와서 저는 질문이 있는데 제 문제는 뭐냐면 예를 들면 뭐 자기 개인 돈으로 돌을 사서 명상을 하는 건 저랑 상관이 없는데 뭐 그 돌을 사는 데 있어서 저한테 금전적이라든지 저한테 손해가 끼쳤을 때 번뇌가 있는데 이런 번뇌는 어떻게 내려놔야 될지 질문드립니다.
Master, I have a question. I think it's okay to buy a rock by your own money, but I'm afflicted when that costs me material loss or financial loss. I'm afflicted. What can I do with? What should I do with this affliction?
그러니까 마스터께서 번뇌를 보라고 하셨는데 저는 다른 사람 일에는 관심이 없는데 다른 사람의 번뇌로 인해서 저에게 손해를 끼쳤을 때 제가 번뇌가 일어나는 편이거든요. 근데 혹시 이렇게 불공정하고 예의 없게 저한테 대한 태도의 번뇌를 가지는 게 혹시 마스터께서 저한테 항상 지적하셨던 나는 특별해라는 제가 잘못된 인지도식을 가진 것 때문인 건지 같이 연결해서 질문 드립니다.
So you taught me to look at my own affliction. So when I'm afflicted is that when others' affliction cause me troubles, make me lose something. So I'm afflicted when people are not fair, when people are unfair, and when people are very disrespectful, I get afflicted. Is it because you try to teach me a few times about because I feel special, and is this causing this problem?
I don't feel good. Bao Bao, how are you today, son? That's good news. Oh, God. Very simple. Okay? You have a loving husband who's lucky for you, who's not listening right now. He's sleeping. So you make him work harder every time you need more money, that's all. If you buy something and you say, oh, I'm suffering a financial loss, you call your husband and say, honey, you need to get a raise, okay? That's all. That's what husbands are for. Okay? It doesn't matter. You try to understand too much. Just don't get afflicted. Okay, Master Xu Yun has this analogy. He has an analogy. You look at affliction. It's like a poisonous snake. Any affliction of yours, as soon as you realize your hands are holding a poisonous snake by the tail, what do? You throw it as quickly away to Peter as possible. That's what we all do. Make sense? That's the first thing you do. You don't think, oh, this is poison. Look at how beautiful it is. Huh? The first thing that you do automatically is toss it in Peter's direction. Agree? I mean, you don't need to know anything else. It's a poisonous snake. It's a poisonous snake. Hey, Peter! This is for you. That's all you have to remember, honey. You don't need to understand why. You don't need to agree, disagree. It's your affliction is like a poisonous snake. Throw it at Peter's direction. Okay? So that's all you do. You try to understand too much. You try to justify. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't. It's a poisonous snake. That's all you need to know. This is affliction. Here, Peter, you can have it. Okay? That's all. I think there's some other questions from Go Forest. And go ahead and Go Forest.
Good morning, Master. I have a question about digging deeper into how to take care of your affliction when you start seeing someone and you think they're acting stupid or nonsense or unreasonable. So the right approach is just try to recognize and aware that you're judging them, right? Not like adding, oh, people have the right to be stupid, or no, they're not stupid, or whatever.
Stop. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell Jumi? You realize you're judging people. You realize you're afflicted. What do?
And just aware of it and then drop it. Aware that you're judging.
What do you do when you realize you're afflicted? I just told Jumi.
Throw it to Peter.
Okay, Peter is too far. How about throwing to the guy next to you?
Yong.
Because he's a guy, he's always judging people. So stupid. I disagree with you. You're so wrong. Oh no. Now Bao Bao is learning all the bad stuff from Peter and Jung. You see, you understand? You know, you can talk principles all you want. But Jung has been with me for over 20 years. You realize that? It's a scary thought. And after 20 years, he ain't learned nothing yet. He's still judging people. You see that? It's so ingrained in you that it needs to be beaten out of you, you know? Because it's your automatic response. It happens to the most stupid, it's the smartest people in the world. Okay? We have habit energies Do you realize that? It is one of the most difficult things to deal with is habit energy. You go on automatic drive, if you will. Okay? You're so used to it that with that automatic shift in your car that you don't shift gear anymore. It's so bad for you, let me tell you. When it's doing automatically for you, therefore you lose touch with yourself. You numb to your Buddha nature. That's what habit energies are like to you. And like that automatic shift box, the PDK on Porsches, not Porsches, Porsches. Okay? So one of the worst inventions is that you are totally dependent on automation, AI, if you will. Yes, go first. Someone has to remind you because you are so used to functioning like that. Even after 20 years of meditating with me and having me watching me yell at others and chastising others, and he says, Master is so right. That guy is so wrong. He deserves it. And they're so stupid. Folks, when I use harsh words and use coarse words, it's to wake up someone. You're not me. Therefore, you're better off being polite. Okay? The only thing you're allowed to do is what? Throw the snake at Peter or Yung. That's all. Don't yell at them. Don't scream at them. Don't judge them. As soon as you judge them, take that, just think, hey, it's all yours. Yes, go ahead, go for us. Shame on you.
The reason I was asking the question is because I realized that before when I started judging someone quite in my head, and then when I drop it, I use many reasons like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe that person is not stupid, or many reasons for me to support my decision to drop my judgment. And I realized that I feel like it's not the right approach. I feel like being aware that you're judging and that's it, no other thoughts to justify that is safer for me, because after I take care of my issue of judging people, because that person might be really stupid or maybe not stupid. So if I keep having too many thoughts to justify my decision of dropping the judgment, then I'm not
It's okay.
clear enough.
It's okay. You see, it's like you see a poisonous snake you're holding by its tail, and you look at the snake and say, actually, I'm still pretty safe. Actually, the snake looks very friendly. And I think I don't have a harming mind. Therefore, I don't think the snake's going to bite me. That's what you're doing. You don't seem to listen very well, do you? You see a snake. The snake is your affliction. Throw it at Jung. That's all you do. You don't need any reason.
You understand my question
You just throw it at him, that's all. You don't need any other reason except to recognize it's an affliction. And you throw it at him, hey, Jung, you can have it.
Right, so I'm asking you if that's the right, better approach rather than having too many other thoughts.
Excuse me? What about throw the snake at Jung? Which part of it don't you understand? Anyone else? Yes, 6.
Thank you, Master. I had a question about turning a light inside or looking at yourself. Is it a good thing to try to think about how you afflict others?
For the 10th time today, what do you do when you realize that you're afflicted?
Throw it at Peter.
Okay, thank you. DTT. Oh no. Moving on. Go Forest.
제 질문은 바로 내려놓을 수 있는 게 제가 그게 그러니까 번뇌가 독사라는 인식이 있어야 되는 제가 삼매력이 부족한 건지 아니면 제 전생의 습기가 죄송합니다. 질문은 지금부터인데 그게 독사라는 인식을 할 수 있는 지혜와 복이 제가 없는 건지 아니면 제 습기가 강한 건지를 질문 드립니다. 저 같은 경우도 이해가 되고 납득이 돼야 내려놓을 수 있거든요. 네.
In my case as well, I can only throw the snake at Peter only if I understand or recognize it. I cannot just let it go. I have to recognize that this affliction is a poisonous snake. So is this because I lack samadhi, or is it because I have habitual energy lifetime after lifetime? Is it because I lack wisdom that I cannot recognize this poisonous snake?
As soon as you recognize you're afflicted, throw the snake, Bao Bao says. Just throw it, that's all. Meaning that don't continue the affliction. Don't continue to be afflicted. Just throw it away. I refuse to get afflicted. Okay, that's all. Okay, finally, go Forest. No more questions for you today.
Emitofuo, Master. I think on the theory that we, as soon as we realize or we see that our afflicted, we throw it away. And that's on the theory. We live in the daily life. We are husband and we are father and we are mother, and we go to work. So sometimes people do things close to us who do things not in according to the so-called healthy or morality.
They're so wrong. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then we tell them they shouldn't do that. If they follow and keep doing that, that's their choice. We don't get afflicted, but I think we have a duty to say, because like my kid, when he was small, he really liked to drink soda, and I tell him that not healthy. But he likes it. Then I give it to him. 10 years later, he blamed me for that. Why didn't you stop me? You know, soda is not good for you. But I told him that I told you, and then you do that, and then I respect you for that. And the same with other things. I think you have a duty to tell them, but they don't listen, then that's it. And you don't get afflicted. But I think that's how you're supposed to do. That's how I'm supposed to do.
Okay, Han, stand up. Stand up, Han.
Han does a long sit.
Both of them?
Yeah, they all do long sit.
I was about to tell one of them, I can Han, meaning two Hans there, okay? So I was about to tell either one of them to grab a cushion and smash it on his head. Just follow instructions. Who asked you to add more to the instructions? It's you just like the other idiot here. Every time I tell something, he interpret it. I don't know. I think I disagree with you. It doesn't make sense to me. It's my duty to tell them. Who gave you that duty? It's a rhetorical question. You're not supposed to answer it. It's the end of me. Oh, Lord. Yes, go for us. They have to agree with me. You see with these people? Huh? They said, I'm an adult, I'm mature, I have two kinds of colors in my head and my hair. 95% is white already. You can't tell me anything I don't already know. If you already know, why are you so afflicted? Constantly so afflicted. I'm teaching you something the Chinese never taught their own before. I told you, if you see an affliction, very simple, you see an affliction, okay? Pre-program yourself. That's a poisonous snake. Throw it at. That's it. That's all you have to do. Fill in the blanks. The person you hate most. I want to see it, okay? Just when you realize you're afflicted, to throw at your, what shall we call it, best friend? Here, you can have it. That's all you have to do. You do it for 3 months, and then you tell me, okay? I don't need you to agree or disagree or add more salt and pepper or MSG. Just do it. Then you see what happens. That is Chan. I'm teaching you. It's pure Chan, but these idiots at Go Force don't get it. All you have to do is throw it at your best friend. We call it. The worst enemies right now will eventually become your best friend because you become grateful to them for allowing you to throw at them. Thank you. Best of luck to all of you.